welcome. It is November the 11th, and this is Veterans Day. But in our studio this morning, we have the Elite Award winner for the month with Chandra Kumar, our Executive Director. And we welcome you, Chandra, and welcome our guests with you this morning.
Thank you, and wishing everyone a happy Veterans Day. It's really important that we, in our generation, really has been able to reap the benefits of what the people before us came and the people that have served even in this century, and we're just really grateful to the veterans for making it possible for all of us to have so much in this great nation of ours. So happy Veterans Day.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you. So I have the privilege today of talking about the Elite Award winners, which I love this part of my show.
Yes.
Every month I get to do this. There's always those really enjoyable parts of our job, and this is it. This is one of them. So the Elite Award is important because it is an award that our residents and our staff continue to nominate people that go above and beyond and just really have made an impact on the community. And so today I have one of them with me. My understanding is it was so hard to pick. We had two this month. One of them was not going to be here, Maria, and I'll talk about her. She's in Garden Ridge, but I have to meet here with me Chris. Now, Chris has been with us a very short time. Probably. It's like a couple months. It's been right.
July 22nd.
July.
So 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months, and she's really. I would have to say, knocked it out of the park would be the word to use.
She's been very active with escorting all the Cox people around and doing a lot of stuff with that. It has really saved us as residents a lot of confusion.
Yes, and so this what a way of throwing someone into the thick of things and then watching the person shine. So we got multiple nominations for Chris to come in and be the Elite Award winner. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied this morning.
Yeah, that's okay. It's one of those days.
And it's Chris Loewey. I said it.
There you go. You got it right.
So Chris is a facilities coordinator, and she has just been going really above and beyond with this Cox installation. I know all of you are going through this, and I think we're just very grateful to have somebody that can help to calm those nerves and be able to answer those questions and get through those interactions and transactions.
Yes.
And it's, some of the pieces of her that she really takes care of everything for us. An install for one of these persons that nominated her, they were on a trip, and then she really managed the process. She's very patient, very professional, just been real. The resident has said she's extremely grateful that she's part of the GSV employee team. Yeah. And making sure that the resolutions and ongoing issues are resolved on a daily basis. And you can imagine with 2,000 residents, that is a formidable task. Yes. So I know that all of our residents and the team and myself will be very happy when everything is done, signed, sealed, and delivered. So we are just really grateful that you have come in, and that's really tough when you come into a new role. You're getting to know the residents, you're getting to know the building and the size of a community we are. But to be able to jump in and contribute is really a tribute to the person you are. So we are grateful that you were part of this team.
Thank you.
Yeah. We greatly appreciate it. And she and I were talking before we came on air in regards to the fact of what she's really doing with all the Cox people and how many people she has helped to call in, to be able to get the TV connection that had not called in prior. So really, really, really pleased.
So what I have for you, Chris, here is I'm going to give you the copy of the nominations. That's your copy.
Thank you.
And this is a certificate. Yes, this one is the certificate. I have two. I want to make sure the right one with the right person. So what we have here is a letter that's for you to have, and this is congratulating you on your award for the month. And then this is your certificate.
Great, thank you.
Which is very, very nice.
Thank you.
And this is a gift card for you to enjoy. Enjoy for whatever you want to do with it.
Great. Thanks. I like that.
It makes it worthwhile, right?
Yeah, sure does. Yeah. Thank you.
Very good. But you've done so much for us already in your short time here. And you're going to be doing a lot more, I understand.
I am.
She's not going to know what to do once Cox is done.
No, I think it's going to be around for a bit,
Yeah, it'll be around
just
for a bit.
educating people
Yeah.
and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you were talking with me about the fact of getting a number for us to call if we need to
For
repair.
tech support, 24-hour
support,
tech
yeah.
support.
Which would be really nice.
So I think that's something that we could want to look at also, because I know with the new channels, and
Yes.
I'm sure Diane will probably flash across the TV, our process has
Yes.
been completed, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yes.
so what the new channel will be and maybe the number, and we could put that on a magnet that people could get. Just keep it on the side of their refrigerators. And so, oh, there we go. It's up on the screen there. So we have had, the migration has happened. I'm super
Yes.
excited. So
Yes.
we have that
It was
now.
on all weekend, and,
Yes,
and people were
yes.
talking about it and really excited about
Yes.
it. Yeah.
So
So hopefully people are watching this morning.
I hope so too. I know we didn't want to be just a few people
Right.
left watching us, but so excited. But thank you for all you've done. I mean,
Thank
it's
you.
a great contribution.
Yes.
And then I also have a second, and Maria Wells. For those of you that do go to Garden Ridge, Maria has been with us since 2018,
Okay.
and she's really kind of like the second, no, actually the third in command, sort of in Garden Ridge when it
Okay.
comes to programming or all of our activities. And Maria, having been there almost 2 years, has built really close relationships with the residents. And so there was this one resident that was, really showing some changes. A little, was depressed. Not really taking their medications and eating, and she really observed this and took it upon herself to really go in and visit daily,
Nice.
make sure that she took her lunch, making her feel good about herself. And that's something that she does with the residents in
That's
general,
nice.
but I love the fact that she took the time to hone in and understood that there was a change, and really kind of getting her to get her spark back, and that's really important. And if you meet Maria, you would know that she has a spark. She can make you get up and exercise and smile and be
Oh,
happy
wow.
any
Okay.
moment. This is really an example of what we call person-centered care. And it really is person-centered love. So that was the reason that she was nominated, and she is consistently going above and beyond for the residents and for the team in general.
That's
So,
tremendous.
I'm sure we'll get some chance of getting
Yes.
her picture on the screen so people know who she is. And if you do see her, please
Yeah.
congratulate her. So we'll get her certificate.
Which would
and
be
her
very,
gift
very
card.
nice. And
Yeah.
there are so many nice people here that do nice things that never get recognized. And it's so nice when you do have someone that is recognized for all the nice
Absolutely.
things that they do.
Absolutely, thank you. And that's because of, again, we talk about the residents bringing these things forward, staff bringing it forward, and I think it gives us a chance to
Yes.
be able to talk about all the wonderful things
Exactly.
that happen. So,
And people forget that there's people behind the scenes that we do not see
right.
that really need to be recognized for the things that they do. And so when they step out and we're available for us to see, such as Chris doing the things that she's doing.
Yes.
I mean, we wouldn't normally see Chris, with her, all the things that would be going on with projects. But it's nice to have you out and seeing what you're doing and letting residents know you're the person to go to if you need help. So,
Absolutely.
very nice.
Absolutely, thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Very nice. Well, we greatly appreciate having Chris with us this morning, and thank you for honoring Chris and recognizing Chris and Chandra.
Thank you.
In regards to it. Chris, any comments or thoughts?
No, we're just going to get through it. A lot of it is just an educational thing with the remotes. If you need a large remote, just please let us know.
Okay.
We will get them and activate them for the residents.
Okay.
We'll get the tech support line, that they're there 24/7. It's better to try to call that number if you can,
Okay.
versus waiting to have someone come out. We would hate to have you go through a weekend without service. I've also been told that you know, general services, there's going to be some volunteers that they'll be able to get a hold of, a few volunteers that can help people as well.
Great, very good. Well, thanks again.
Thank
and
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very good.